Just 20 months ago, I was at the top, a six-figure salary, a thriving tech career, but in 2023 Feb, everything was crashing down. I lost in a blink. Suddenly, I found myself 15,000 in debt, selling door to door just to survive, and then the ultimate betrayal. I was scammed by my own business partner. It felt like a rock bottom. But here's my story changes. Instead of giving up, I built back from nothing. From zero, I was able to build a team of 7 dedicated people. And by the end of this month, we will be earning 13,000 per month. I have rebuilt my life, not just an entrepreneur, but as an immigrant in Canada, defying every odd along the way. For those of you who don't know, my name is Kireeti Paritala. I'm a creative entrepreneur and a content creator. And if you ever felt stuck or defeated, I'm over here to tell you this is not the end. This is your reminder that starting over is not just possible, but it's powerful. And I'm here to document every step of my journey to inspire you to do the same. I knew from very young age that I don't wanted to work for someone else. I wanted to build something out of my own. Growing up, I watched my dad, who was working as an engineer from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. tirelessly and even on Sundays, but he was not even appreciated for the work he has put in. Seeing that, I wanted something more. So I took a risk. I left my home country and traveled to Canada, a place I knew nothing about. I wanted to start from scratch, learn everything on my own and connect with millionaires to learn from their failures. My goal was to make it to the top 1%. The only way to get Canada was to apply through a student visa. So during my third year, I started applying for the university, got selected to one of the universities in Canada, took the bag, took the flight, and I chased my dreams and never looked back. Little did I know that I have chosen the coldest place to live in Canada, where this temperature was minus 35 degrees Celsius and wind was about 45 kilometers per hour. On the top of it, I got my very first part-time job working at Walmart as a cart collector. So I have to work outside almost my 7 hours of shift. As an international student and an introvert, I didn't fit in. I was obsessed to learn and integrate with Canadian culture, and on the top of it, I wanted to get connected with successful people. But then COVID happened, and because of that, universities and everything got shut down, locked down. My dream to experience the university life got vanished. I refused to give up. I used to wake up 5 o'clock in the morning to catch the very first bus at 6 a.m. in the morning, to go to the gym, head it properly, make sure that my mentality and the physicality get developed. On the top of it, I used to attend online classes from home, cook some meals so that I can start my part-time work from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. till night. I was running on fumes, but that grind helped me to build my physicality and also mentality, and which was leading towards more greater obsession with my success. Fast forward, I landed a job of 6 figures in a gaming company. Life was good until Feb 8th, 2023, when it all came to crashing down. I still remember that cold, disconnected meeting. Within 2 minutes, I was got laid off without giving no reason to me. My system got shut down like I never mattered. I was shocked, but I didn't cry. I didn't waste my time. That same day, I started thinking about what I can do next. During my tech job, I was also a fashion and fitness influencer on Instagram. I wasn't big, but I knew that how to make content, so I pivoted. I began offering social media services. I started selling door to door. Then I tapped to my closest network. People I know from the beginning, like pizza shop owners, supplement store owners, and also the barber. My first break came when my barber referred me to the client. I thought I finally made it, but I was wrong. That deal landed me 15,000 in debt. My business partner, a real estate agent who lived on a commission, I was paying student debt while on running on my business, which wasn't even real. So I was back to zero. But I didn't quit. I escaped the toxic situation. I started from scratch. I got my very first client, a real business owner with 15 employees. I still remember that day when I first registered my company back in October 29th or 30th of 2023. I hired my first employee, then afterwards, slowly we began to make a traction towards the market, and finally, I went from working with small businesses to handling clients with million-dollar companies. Now I build a media company of 7 dedicated people, and we are able to make to up to $13,000 per month. This was a whole roller coaster ride. In just 20 months, I lived like what I feel like a lifetime. My mission is simple. By the end of the month of December, I want to take my company to 30K per month, and I want to share the whole real world experience and document each and every step over here so that you guys can get inspired. So I'll be releasing each episode per week. So those videos will be divided into 2 series. B2B series, which is the behind the build series, which will be alternate days. This is the episode 1 of the B2B. And finally, the OTG series, on to go series, where I'll showcase how I travel and shoot videos over there on sites, and you can learn something out of it, maybe something which you can insightfully look at and maybe take valuable lessons and implement the same into your careers. That's what I want to do it. I want to help as much as possible. So my slogan I go by is be business business owners first, then be a content creator. Before I leave, I wanted to give you this thought. In today's world, everybody wants to be an entrepreneur, which has become a buzzword, a badge of honor. But being an entrepreneur is not about building a company. It's solving a real problem in the market. The bigger the problem you solve, the bigger the reward.